Derecha, derecha, derecha. Toma, toma, toma. Mokare, mokare. Hop, 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 hop. No le mueva. Ah, asparagus.
Hello everyone. I'm putting on a glove here. It's actually pretty cold with this wind. It's about, it says it was like 45 degrees, but this wind is making it feel really cold, so I've got my coat on. Thought I'd come out here and see what these okra look like, and I've got my new shoes on, and I'm wanting to, walk with them some and see how they feel. These look like they're starting to dry now. And still kind of soft. Still soft. They gotta dry all the way. What's this one? It's still soft too. Oh well, they're not ready yet. I need them seeds for next year. Look at this. I don't know how this grew here. It looks like mustard. Looks like some mustard, yeah. Shows you can live through some pretty cold temps. It's been really cold. It's getting to it now, obviously. I didn't even know this was in here. Stray seed got in there somehow. You never know, you'll have volunteers come up different places. I had several this year. That one, I had a little tomato plant too that did fairly well. Had all those little tomatoes on it, if y'all remember. It was a dwarf. It was a dwarf tomato plant. Yeah, these shoes have memory foam built into them. I've never had anything like that before. And my old shoes, I love them and everything. I've got the one pair that's pretty nice. It's like a hiking shoe for when we mow, and that's all I use those for. But the other pair, I've had them for like 20 years at least. And I think they were called earth shoes. But you can't find them anymore that I know of. The last time I looked, I couldn't find them. Got them at Walmart, I believe. But they're still okay, but they're so thin. The heel's so thin now that it's not good for my feet. And those callus things on the bottom of my feet too, it says these shoes should help that some. In other words, with this memory foam. Where's that plane at? Must be up in those clouds. Can't see it. Anyway, they feel real good already. Walking in them. I don't think this whole front yard really needs mowed. The only thing is I need to run out the gas in that riding mower. It'll warm back up a couple days. I'll get out here and ride around in the riding mower for a while till it runs out. It'll get warm. I'll have a little warm front come in sometime. My poor old little gnomes and stuff, they need a new paint job for sure. It's nice not to have to mow though. My goodness, that was rough. I'm not looking forward to it next year. This hadn't really grown that much here at all. Anyway, I took my little Thanksgiving vacation from doing extra videos. I always do my, devotions and morning coffee break, but I wanted to be able to spend more time with Joy and Logan. And I'm glad I did, I needed it. We've had a good time. It's just, with social media and everything, families just don't really communicate as much as they used to, or do things together as much as they used to, and us included. When's the last time you played a board game? We were talking about that the other night. You used to have like a game night or something, play Monopoly or something, Parcheesi, or we used to have this other game, I can't remember what it was called. We played Uno, Parcheesi, Sorry. What is that one that we used to play? It was Battleship. Battleship is a good one. I think we've got a Monopoly game that we've never even opened. At least all the pieces are there. Yeah, these shoes are really comfortable. I was worried they weren't wide enough because I've really got a wide foot. And these are extra wide. And I thought they felt a little snug. But I said, Joy, let me give them some time and, walk in them and different things like that. And the longer I do it, the better they'll feel. I don't want them to be loose, because they're too wide. But I really think I could have handled the extra wide ones. But let's see. I'll show walking in them. And yes, I've got my warm pants on. My warm, I guess they're jammies like. But yeah, see? Look at them kickers. It's kind of weird filming it like this. It makes me almost dizzy. Oh, okay. Just like, if I look up anymore, if I look up straight up above my head and, lean my head back, it almost makes me dizzy. If I try to walk, I can walk and look up some, but not straight exactly up from my, straight up from my head, I guess you'd say. If you put your head back and look up, I don't know, it seems to make me a little dizzy. I was at Joy and I were at the hospital, it's been, I don't know how many months ago, and I think I had something going on there. Maybe I'd had my infusion, I'm not for sure, but they have this hole out where they're doing some construction, and I think if y'all look back, I don't know if you can find it or not, they had a flag on it and they had something else on it. I can't remember what it was now, but it was way up there, and I got up almost underneath it, and looked up at it like that, and man, Joy came. I said, you're gonna have to, she had to come over and kind of hold me because I got dizzy. I started like wobbling around. I don't know if it was the flag moving back and forth and me looking straight up like that so far, that made me dizzy or what, but yep. I'm just glad I didn't fall or anything. I don't know. That wind feels cold. We could use some new windows. I noticed drafts in some of them. I need to have them all recaulked or something, but I bet that'd probably be expensive too. I can do it some, but I'm not good at it. In other words, it wouldn't look professional at all if I do it. I've done it to some of them. But I guess even a bad job, as long as it kept the draft from coming in, would be better than nothing, you know, doing nothing. So I may have to look into some caulk to get for it. I thought about the only way I could ever have these replaced, because windows are super expensive, is I was thinking like I could get my friend to put one window in a month or something like that. Maybe even every other month, I don't know. It'd take a long time, but you would only be paying for the cost of one window each time, you know, so that'd be about the same as making payments on having it done, but at least I wouldn't be paying any kind of finance charges or interest, you know. I can tell it's not hurting. My feet aren't hurting as bad walking. I mean, they still hurt some, but not like they were in those other shoes. See all these leaves come off this magnolia tree. They get like that, and they kind of stop it up when all the rainwater comes down here. It's kind of like a little dam or something. A bunch of them have come off that tree, but it keeps most of them all winter. They look like they curl up a little bit. I guess some kind of protection against the cold, because they're usually wide open, you know, and they're kind of curled up. It's been cold overnight, in the 20s. I just hope them seeds will dry. Really hadn't had much rain or anything, a little bit lately. Just like light rain. Well, now that I'm walking in these, they don't feel, I mean, they're snug. I mean, you want your shoes to be, you know, snug, but they're not like hurting the side of my foot or anything. That's one reason I wanted to test them out, see how they would do. I love this memory foam. Those places, like I said, they still hurt a little bit where the calluses are. But I was basically, in those other shoes, the heel is so thin. There's no holes in them, but they're just really thin. It's like walking without any shoes on almost, you know. And that's definitely not good for those places, I mean. I don't know if I gained any weight. I hadn't checked in the past few days because of Thanksgiving. We ate a lot of stuff. Everything was really good. That green bean casserole, the one that was in a bag from Aldi, is really, really good, y'all. A lot of things that you get with green beans in them that are frozen, the beans are so hard. I mean, they're crunchy. I don't like that. These weren't like that. These were soft, but really good, y'all. I think it was only 4 something. I'm sure it's just a limited time thing, though. I wouldn't imagine they'd keep that all the time. But it was great. And that shepherd's pie was really good that we got from there. And we had the Salisbury steak, and it was good. They're a little thin. They're kind of thin, but they're pretty good. We thought they were better than Banquet or that Encore brand. We thought they were better than either one of those. They had a little smoky taste to them, kind of like a grilled, not exactly like a grilled taste, but they had a little bit of a smoky kind of grilled flavor. So we liked them. Had quite a bit of gravy in it too, but we didn't have any mashed potatoes that night. We had Joy's macaroni salad she made, and it's really good. It's fantastic. Well, I'm walking a little more often, but not like I should. I should be walking almost every day or every day. Sometimes that wind is really bad, and it's just too cold when it's winter. Well, I guess I'm gonna go in. Got several things I need to be doing. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this Let's Walk and Talk video. A kitty, I couldn't find her, but it's a little cold. I don't know. She's so furry it probably wouldn't bother her. But I thought maybe, you know, she'd get cold. I don't know. I think she'd love to come out no matter how cold it is, to be honest with you. But she's hiding somewhere. She's taking a nap. I guess her radar didn't catch me thinking about coming outside. She was asleep. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little walk. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Bye everybody. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.